everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and I got a new mold today which is actually pretty darn cool. It is a cloud or wave mold. It's kind of heavy. I either got it off of eBay or Amazon, I'm not quite sure, but I want to put like a little swirl in there to kind of accent the waves. I measured each one of these cavities. It's about 3.75 to 4 ounces of water, and so what I'm going to do is put some goat's milk, 4 ounces in each. I'm going to use 3 different colors. Each one will have a different color. I'm going to mix the colors with our distilled water, and only these are 3 cc pipettes that you get. I got these off of Amazon, and I'm only going to fill it to 2 cc's and put it each one in here. So I'm going to go ahead and melt the goat's milk. We're going to use the spout, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have all 3 melted. They're at about 130s to 140, so they're too hot to pour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix my micas. Just going to put a little spoonful in each. While those are cooling down. We might need a little bit more purple, I'm not sure. And then my slushy blue. I love this color. It'll probably look very good with the waves too. Okay. And then I'm going to take my distilled water. I'm going to just I actually might need to pour this into a cup. You don't want to put too much distilled water in here because it actually makes it takes a little bit longer to set just because of the water in it. Okay, and I've already put my fragrance in the melt and pour. I don't know if you can see it. And so I'm just going to stir these. And they each have their own little pipette that I'll be squirting in there. And make sure these are stirred nicely. We may need to add a little bit of extra distilled water when it's ready to pour, and that's okay. Put that there. This will be our purple. And so you can kind of see. I'm using my little bath bomb molds just because I like the way they stand, and I like how I can get in there. And green. It's actually a pretty cool green. I mixed the green and I think it was the purple in the last video. Or maybe it was the blue, but it actually came out a very nice color. Okay, so we're going to see 138, 133, 119. So this one's going to be our first one to pour. I'm going to set these aside just so I don't bump into them. So I'll stir it a little bit and see I have a little bit of a skin going on in there. I'm going to grab my syringe. It's hard because sometimes there's a lot of air bubbles in there. I might actually grab the other syringes for this. I'm not sure yet. Or this one might actually be the integrity. Hold on, let me try this one, see if it works better. Okay. We're going to do that one little whisk, and we're going to pour. I'm going to pour it all in. And then we will squirt it with alcohol, but we are going to wait it just a little bit of a second before we do that. So we're going to wait for these two to cool down, and then we'll be back and pour those. Okay, And we're back. So I'm using old Brambleberry colors. This is Amethyst Purple Mica, and on the top I put Turns Gray Yuck. That's in my cold process soap. For some reason, and I think I've mentioned this in other videos, this color seems to go gray. But the green and the slushy blue, everything else looks perfect in it. So this looks like our next soap to get into the 1-teens. So let's just make sure. So 118, so this one is just about ready to pour. I'm gonna actually try this little syringe that I got. You can get these off of Amazon. You know, if you look for it under dental tools, it's a little curved syringe. You might be able to find it. It's just because I have such a little amount in here, the dropper's just not picking it up. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to, actually I guess I'll do it while this is sitting down, just so you can see. I'm going to shoot it in hard. Well, that really was hard. I'm going to swirl it once, and I'm going to pour next. And again, as you guys know, I don't spray alcohol. I let this sit for just a minute before I start spraying my alcohol. You can kind of see how it swirls in there. I'm not sure if you can or not. Okay, so now we have 2 of our soaps down. And let's see where this one is at. I want it to be in the 1-teens. Okay, it's 118. So I'm going to rinse this out real quick, and then I'm going to use it for my blue. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one I'm going to go ahead and spray with alcohol. There we go. This I just stirred. It is now at 113, so we better hurry. I have my blue slushy here. I've rinsed this syringe out. I've not ever used a syringe like this in the hospital. Because I looked, oops, and it looks like they're mainly used in dental, so I would definitely go to Amazon and look for dental syringes. Okay, now we're going to squirt it in hard here. Actually, the pressure on this thing is great. Probably better than the droppers anyway. Do one little swirl here, and then we're going to pour straight in on this one. I really couldn't think of another color to do for the last mold, so we're only going to do 3 of the 4 today. And then we'll weigh the soaps, and I'll let you know how much they weigh. Once we pour in the mold, it cools down pretty, yeah, so now we're at 109. Okay, we're going to let these cool down. I'm going to wash all this stuff out, and then we will do the unmolding. I guess we're okay to spray now. That little spray there. Okay, we'll come back for the unmolding. Okay, everybody, we're back. These have set nicely. I guess we'll start with the green one first. The green one is what we used with the like the droppers. Okay. And then I'll clean that up and I'll bevel that around. Purple. This is the purple that turns gray in a cold process, but it actually looks really nice here. I love this design. It's really good. And then the blue. The blue is the one I thought would look the best. Sorry, Chewbacca's going crazy over here. And there you go. So the difference was here we just used the dropper. This we used kind of a higher pressure with those dental syringes. I actually like the look of these better. I think if I could add anything to this, I would probably add a little bit of glitter to it. They smell great. They look great. They weigh about 3.75 to 4 ounces each, and this is the size of my hand. So it would be a good guest soap or your soap if you actually just want to use it and you like to switch around like I do. So then this was Anna from Koala Soap, and this is my new cloud/wave mold. Guys, have a great weekend.